My research investigates how Global World Heritage UNESCO designation currently interacts with local realities of biocultural landscapes in Kenya and by extension in Ethiopia. In Kenya, we are looking at the Mijikenda Sacred Kaya Forests, which are in the coastal of Kenya, and in Ethiopia at the Konso landscapes, which are in southern Ethiopia. The Mijikenda Sacred Forests in coastal Kenya embed a complex history of resistance, of spirituality, and of environmental stewardship. Yet, since the UNESCO inscription into 2008, we have witnessed increased commodification, heritage tourism dynamics, as well as state-led infrastructure development happening in these ecosystems. So we are asking ourselves the correlationship between the inscription and an increase of the commodification of this forest, and as well as habitat degradation and biodiversity loss that has really been witnessed in the recent years. Our findings then question whose values are prioritized in these conservation paradigms, especially from top-bottom approaches that we have witnessed in these sacred cultural landscapes that have traditionally been conserved by the people, the local people, without really the engagement of global and state-led actors prior to their inscription. At the end of our research, therefore, we hope to propose more inclusive, community-led conservation strategies that go beyond the symbolic recognition to genuinely include the voices and the agency of the local people in continued conservation of their sacred traditional forests. While the UNESCO designation recognizes the cultural and the spiritual significance of the Mijikenda Kaya Forests, it tends to do so through recognizing the traditional male-dominated authority that is framed through the Kaya elders. There is often very minimal recognition of the gender aspects of the forest, or what gender has played in the forest conservation. My research shows that women have played a critical role in caring for the forest, in transmitting spiritual and ecological knowledge, as well as resisting land dispossession. Women mobilize around access to the sacred forests, to water resources, and to medicinal plants. These resources are very essential to the well-being of the society and form the very foundation of socio-ecological resilience. Therefore, when heritage governance excludes this gendered perspective, it undermines the very conservation that it aims to promote. We can use a gendered lens to rethink who defines conservation in these sacred grooves, and who benefits from its conservation at the end of the day. I would really like to appreciate the stimulating environment at CEF. I've really had a great dialogue with scholars across board, and it has really enriched my scholarship. It has also been a wonderful time working alongside our Ethiopian colleagues, and this, of course, has enriched our critical analysis skills and sort of brought forth a lot of perspectives on our shared post-colonial histories regarding our cultural heritage sites in Africa.